number one.
Yeah, it sure beats the hell out of number two.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We are laughing.
Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog. Get ready.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 6 o'clock. Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's house on a Tuesday morning. Beautiful day today. A lot of sunshine with a high of 69. Right now, it's 74.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
We saw this coming. Taylor Swift's 10-minute version of All Too Well is now the longest number one song ever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the longest song ever?
I don't know.
I mean, I know
think
there's,
Pink Floyd
there's
has
old
something.
school,
I don't know,
like
yeah.
old school rockers used to
Yeah.
make songs like that.
So, according to this, though, the previous record was held by Don McLean's American Pie, which is 8 minutes and 37 seconds long.
Yes.
Okay.
So, before that, the Beatles are now third with Hey Jude, which is 7 minutes and 11 seconds long.
Goodness.
The Temptations with Papa Was a Rolling Stone, 6 minutes and 53 seconds. And Rapture by Blondie, 6 minutes and 29
so
seconds.
a lot of those songs, I don't know the Taylor Swift song. You do, obviously.
I
A
do.
lot of those songs just repeat stuff over and over again. Is hers just a long story?
Taylor, the All Too Well song, that's what I love about it is, no line repeats itself. It's
Okay.
literally just like
Really?
every lyric
it
is
It
different.
doesn't have a hook?
No.
Because
Well-
like American Pie over and
Yeah.
over again.
And it's like, sing along. Same
Same with
no.
Hey Jude.
Yeah.
It's Judy,
It has
Judy.
like
Yeah.
the same like rhythm to like what I guess the hook would be considered, but the
Yeah.
lyrics are different
But
every
I
single
also
time.
feel like with a lot of these older songs, they have like a 40-second intro.
Yeah.
You know,
Or, like a really long
intro.
instrumental.
And the
yeah.
guitar solo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like these older ones,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
It's
yes,
3
they have a
min-
lot of
Yeah.
instruments in it.
It's 3 minutes before you even get to the song.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So people are upset with J.K. Rowling and her stance on trans issues, which, you know, she's very vocal about how she feels about the trans community and everything. But people are so mad because of how her stance is. They posted her address online, which is, this is just
Her
crazy.
home address?
Her home address online. And she tweeted, perhaps the best way to prove your movement isn't a threat to women. It's to, stop stalking and harassing and threatening us. So she had to work with the local police department, and she reached out to a lot of people to actually help get those pictures taken down. But they were outside of her house.
Yeah.
They were right there just chanting, and her address was clearly visible on these posts.
Yeah.
So people that didn't agree with her opinion showed up to her house, which,
Yeah.
I know it's very, very sad. So,
Kind of scary, though. People crazy, man.
yeah.
People are.
I would hate that.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt, he is going to be in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which we know, and people are just so concerned nowadays.
Is it live action or is it still is it animated?
I think it's
Is he doing the
animated,
voice?
Like
right?
there's no way it's live action and they
Yeah.
picked Chris Pratt to
Yeah.
play Mario.
Yeah, that can't be. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
There's
that'd be like
no way.
Danny DeVito would play Mario.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you're all well aware with Mario's catchphrase. Do you want to say it, everybody?
me, Mario.
Mario.
Well, the producer said, quote, we cover it in the movie, so you'll see, definitely, you're going to see him say, it's me, Mario, but Chris Pratt will not have a fake Italian accent as Mario because people were so concerned
Yeah.
nowadays in the culture that we live
Yeah.
in. They wanted to make sure that he was not making up a fake Italian accent.
Yo, it's me,
even
Mario.
though
But
Mario
that's
wasn't
Mario.
But Mario wasn't even Italian. That's the thing.
What was Mario?
I don't know, but he's not Italian.
I don't
thought
know
he
what
was.
he is,
I'm
but
pretty
he's
sure
still
he's not.
Mario and Luigi, you got to be Italian,
You
right?
can't. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm not sure if it'll be
Is it-
anywhere.
hold on, wait.
as a
Maybe
fact.
he is.
I feel like he has to be, but it's like, why Chris Pratt then? Why Chris
I
Pratt?
don't know.
If you can't let Chris Pratt
Well, I know
do
for a
an
fact Chris
Italian
Pratt
accent,
is an Italian.
no, oh, definitely
I know
not.
he is
Yeah,
not.
Yeah.
no.
Well, and some people say, well, why couldn't you find an Italian actor?
Oh yeah,
I just-
of course. That's always the go-to. Why
Uh-huh.
couldn't you find this person to do it or that person to do it? Is he Italian?
Let's see. That's one of the first thing that pops up. It says, shockingly, Super Mario isn't Italian.
I knew it.
It says he's Japanese.
I knew
It's funny.
it.
I'm look-
Super Mario Brothers isn't set in Japan, but the character's Japanese, it says. The Mario sounds Italian, but he isn't Italian.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It says, yeah, okay.
But
Yeah,
it
you're right.
says.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't making that up.
No, it's what it
Because
says.
I thought I learned that like years ago when I used to play Mario Kart.
And why are
says-
people so mad? It's not an Italian accent. It's a Mario accent.
It's me, your Mario.
Because that's the culture we live in, Detroit.
That makes me so mad. This is where I draw the line. Yeah.
It says that because of the limitations of technology back in the day, that's kind of the why he looked like he did, because that was the limitations. They couldn't do much about it. Now, obviously, they can do whatever they want because technology's better.
The funny thing is that Charlie Day, who is doing the Luigi voice, he does, in fact, have Italian heritage and a little Italian accent. So we don't know if he's going to be doing his Italian accent, even though the characters aren't Italian.
That's crazy.
You can't
So
have
stupid.
Luigi with an accent and Mario with nothing.
You already shooting. They ain't even started filming yet.
I don't know. I have no
He
idea.
wasn't originally a plumber either. He was a carpenter.
We've been lied to.
Damn. We're waking people up today.
I know, right?
We're waking you up today. All right, 6:06 Tuesday morning. This is Johnny's house. .610 Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 69. Right now it is 54.
All right, here's the craziness. We ended the show yesterday talking about there is no shortage. We ended with that, and Ray had that little smug look on her face like, I told you, fake news, fake news.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, wake up this morning, and a couple of grocery stores are now putting limits.
I saw that.
Oh, yes, I did see that yesterday.
I did see
They're
the
putting
limits. Yeah.
They said, listen, if you're trying to get some, I got the list, some Jarrett gravy, canned pie filling, canola vegetable oil,
Cream cheese.
cream cheese.
Cream cheese was a big one. People were having trouble
Missy
finding.
asked me yesterday to go to the store and get 5 things of cream cheese, and there was a sign, limit 2 per person. And I'm
Yep.
like, oh, sorry,
Really?
babe. Gonna have to hit up another Publix.
Now, when you got them, I mean, was a lot there or?
There was a couple of, like, you know how they have different brands?
Uh-huh.
There was a couple of slots that were empty.
Really?
But yeah, it said no matter what cream cheese you buy, only 2 per person.
Well, you don't give a damn about the 10 items or less sign, so why do you give a damn about the 2 odd per
Damn.
person
I
sign?
only go
I'm just saying.
when there's 11 items.
I'm just
They'll
saying.
stop you though. Like if they see you with
Yeah.
more than the limited amount, they won't let you take it.
Really?
Yeah.
That happened to us during like the height of COVID, but we weren't doing. I mean, I guess if you do self checkout, maybe you can get away with it.
Yeah, I was
but-
going to say, I
Yeah.
don't think they're watching that closely.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when we were at the store one time, we tried to buy like 1 extra can of something, and they were like, "You can't
think-
have this," and I was like, "It's 1 can."
You know what? I think it's self-checkout. That little light will come on.
Yeah, I don't know because they could
Imagine.
easily set like an alert in the thing.
Yeah.
I would think, but
I
I
would
don't know.
too if they're putting a limit on it. Let's see. Cream cheese, bacon, rolled breakfast sausages.
Take the bacon off the list, please.
I'm gonna look. It's right
No,
under cream
I don't
cheese.
give a crap.
I'm just
I don't
right
give a
here.
crap.
Well, they put a limit on it. They put a limit on
Yeah,
it.
it's limited. I mean, whether or not it's short or not, it's definitely limited.
Paper napkins.
Now, here's the funny thing. I did see that on Black Friday, the best deals are going to be on toilet paper.
Is it really?
He said literally the deepest discount is on perishable goods like toilet paper. So for Black Friday, y'all should just stock up on toilet paper.
Really? Disposable plates, cups, and cutlery. Now, listen, if you're the one that can't cook and you're supposed to bring the plates and the cups, you better go get them.
Yeah.
You better go get them. Bath tissues, refrigerated snacks like Lunchables, sports drinks.
Yeah, but there are none.
Capri Sun. Capri Sun.
Sun.
Here's a funny one. Canned cat food, the variety packs.
Oh,
Well, because there's a shortage of cat food. Someone posted that yesterday, actually.
Really?
They said they can't find cat food.
And refrigerated pet food. Now, you can get them. There's just a limit. You just can't go in there and just clean the shelves on that now. So I'm not saying it's a shortage, but they're saying that, you can't go in there like Ray tried to do and get 5 cream cheeses. So what, you got 2 and then had to go to another store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
you-
made sure that the 2 packs I got were the double pack.
Yeah, or go with like Missy, and then you each get 2 and check out separately.
Yeah. So, go with somebody. But there's a couple of stores, Winn-Dixie and I think Publix.
I think it's funny now you care about the rules.
Yeah.
I don't.
Uh-oh. She said, I don't give a
Those are
damn.
just enforced. Some people just don't enforce the other rules.
Well, they need to enforce that other one
They
just
pick
as
and
strict.
choose.
Wow. All right, so we're going to start your morning off with that. First call of the day, time to give us a call, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Give us a call. Let's kick off the morning with you with the first call of the day on Johnny's House.
What up, stream people? You're going to get a weather report real fast. Mostly sunny today with a high of around 69. Bye.
Tuesday, it is 6:22, and you're listening to Johnny's House.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 54.
Don't forget 10:30 this morning. 10:30 this morning. If you're looking for a holiday or Thanksgiving meal, you need to come by the radio station, and we start lining them up about 9 o'clock. We start giving out numbers, and then the first 100, no questions asked, we will take care of you with a whole Thanksgiving dinner. You have to come down to the radio station. We are in Maitland, and that starts this morning. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. First call of the day. Let's see, yesterday the kid was with his mom, so I had like kind of a free day. And I'm like, okay, there's some things I need to catch up on. And I had, I'm the world's best procrastinator. So I got to get my driver's license renewed. And the only time they had available was on my birthday, which is Monday. So I got to go down. And I got to bring all this stuff, like passport, 2 bills with my address on it.
Oh, yeah.
All kind of stuff.
Yeah, the list is pretty long once you go to really renew, full-on renew.
Oh, yeah. And then I got to take an eye test.
Yep.
I'm like, really? So that's going to be happening. So I took care of that and just hung out a bit. Watched an episode of Dexter and went to bed early. Miss Ray, how was yours?
It was good. I went to the gym and then did some more work, and then I started watching the Turpin interview with Diane Sawyer.
Crazy.
And that is that family, right?
Oh.
We were talking about it in the studio.
It is so disturbing and so sad. And
Is it one episode or is it a series?
It's like a full interview.
Yeah, it's like an hour maybe?
Yeah.
And what
An
did you watch it on?
I watched it on Hulu.
On Hulu, okay.
But oh my goodness, like I really hope that they get the help that they need because it's just very, very sad.
Now, see, I can't watch movies like that and go to bed. Did you watch it in the daytime or at night?
It's like an interview. It's just an interview with them. So
And it's nice because like they went through hell as kids. Like they really truly did, but they came out on the other side. You know, like they're obviously still trying to figure out like what normal life is.
Yeah.
But those 2 girls that they interviewed, they have such a positive outlook on everything, and they're just like so thankful to have like anything at all, really.
And a quick synopsis of it, because a lot of people may not know, this family just pretty much had their kids locked up.
Yeah, they had 15 kids inside their house
and never let them out.
Never let them out.
Never went to school.
The mother was a hoarder. The dad would go to work like a normal person, but yeah, they would chain them up to their bunk beds sometimes if they took food.
Buy them new clothes, but they couldn't wear them.
Yeah.
They had like a fridge and a freezer full of food for the parents, but if the kids took that food, they were punished.
Yeah, and they were chained up.
Yeah, like
That is
it
nuts.
made no sense.
Yeah, she would buy like toys and have them laying around, but the kids weren't allowed to play with the toys. They just had to look at them. Yeah.
Damn.
It was.
And what is it called again?
It's
'Cause I'm
like
sure people
it's
gonna
a
ask.
Turpin family.
It's a 2020 special, I think.
Yeah.
Man, that's
So
crazy.
I did that, and then I picked up my kids and cuddled them and told them I loved them a million times.
Gave them whatever they wanted.
Gave them everything they needed.
Can I go outside? Absolutely.
Yes,
Show them what a street sign was.
Yes.
Do whatever you want.
Play all day. B, how was yours, man?
It was all right. I went home and I laid down for a nap, and I finally crashed out. It was nice, but then my phone kept going off, and my son woke me up to tell me he got called into work. So, but I still got a little bit of a nap, which was cool. And then my son was at work, so my wife and I went out to dinner. We went to Chili's. Had me some chicken crispers.
Love Chili's.
Chili,
So
baby
good.
back ribs.
When I ordered, I'm like, this is the totally Detroit meal. I got the chicken tendies with the fries.
Yeah.
Yep. A
Barbecue
No, I
sauce.
had the honey mustard because their honey mustard's legit.
By the way, the corn on the cob there, fire.
So good.
Fire.
So good.
And
Ray say it's fire.
they used to be a little short piece of corn on the cob. Now it's a long piece.
Is it?
Yep.
Is it really?
With the salt and the pepper and everything. It was delicious.
so
But I
hungry.
felt so bad because they were slammed and they were short-staffed. And, I mean, they were working, man. Like,
Really?
man, I felt bad for the staff because they were in there hustling like crazy.
Yeah.
And then my wife, she got her new little side hustle, so she had to come home and start banging out pudding shots for everybody. And then I went to sleep.
And then she brought us some.
Yeah. She sent the
I
giant.
wanted to have one, Brian. Like, got alcohol, bro. Alcohol.
No, I'll have one with you. I'm just saying, I know how coffee affects you. I don't know how quickly.
Let's try one of each.
They're good. They're strong, though, and it might not. This might be a little too early for you
I
to
think it
partake, is all I'm
is.
saying.
Well, thanks for the warning.
But I brought you a whole bunch in a menu, and you can take them home and eat them with your Thanksgiving guests or today, whatever. Sorry,
For
Detroit.
sure.
Detroit, you can't. Sorry.
I know, I'm sad. They sound really good. I can smell them.
Man. And Detroit, how was your evening, ma'am?
It was good. I got home. I had like a quick little bite to eat, and then I had to leave for my doctor's appointment, which was super cool. Got to see like a little 3D image of everything.
And
Baby's
how was
moving
it?
around. It was good. Everything's like right where it's supposed to be.
Who does the baby look like?
I think he's gonna look like Evan.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just do all the hard work for 9 months, and he gets all the credit for it once he pops out. So that's cool.
I told you, Jaden looked just like me when he came out, and in the ultrasound. But now he's grown into a good mix.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's how I was too. Like I always looked like my dad growing up, but now more people tell me I look like my mom now that I'm older. But so we did that, and then I came home, and again for like 20 minutes, and had to leave to take my dog to the vet, which was the biggest waste of time in the world. I'm kind of heated about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Because first of all, I get there. There's so many people in the waiting room, so I'm like, great. So I'm not going to be seen by my 3:45 appointment time, which I was not. I didn't get taken back into a room until almost like 4:30. I sit in this room. I wait like 20 minutes for the doctor to come in. The doctor comes in, has a 5-minute conversation with me, tells me that I'm going to have to come back another day because they don't have time to like do what they need to do, and then charges me $30.
No.
What?
For
Yeah.
what?
You talk to a professional.
Yeah, you can't charge.
Oh.
You talk to a professional. It's going to cost you a little money.
Oh my God. I was like, I'm never coming back here again, and I'm not. Found a new vet.
Yeah,
so
you can't.
bye.
You can't charge me.
No, you can't. No, you should have argued
And
that one.
I know I should have said something, but I don't like
Yeah.
arguing
But
about
no,
it.
you're
So I was just like,
you know what? That's good.
Take my
I'll-
$30. I'm never coming back here
I will
again.
pay when I come back.
Yeah, well, I'm not coming back. Found a new vet.
Hey.
Go next week.
Well, I guess they're trying to get everybody in before the holiday rush.
Yeah, well, maybe they should stop taking people that they can't really accept.
They accepted your money. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Good morning, John.
Well, good morning and happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. I finally got through on my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
What do you want for your
what-
birthday?
What are your big plans?
Going out to dinner with my daughter, that's it. That's good enough.
It is good.
Still,
Family's
still
everything.
remodeling, so.
Johnny wants to know if you're in
Yeah.
your birthday suit right now.
Johnny didn't say that, but thank you, Brian. I was about to say something on the air. You're such
I'm
a...
always in my birthday suit.
Oh.
Wow. Well, hey, you know what? Tonight you might want to put your pajamas on. It's going to be kind of cold tonight.
Ooh, it is going to be chilly.
Tad
Real
bit
chilly.
nipply.
Oh, well, you know.
Of course, Ray going to take... See, she gets your lead, bro, and then she takes it too far. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Since you brought it up, I mean, what better yet to have company when you're cold?
Yeah, I know, right? To rub up on.
And in your birthday suit.
Yeah.
And on my birthday suit, you know, you never know.
Yeah, you
Some
never know.
Grand Marnier and
Never
warm
know.
up by
But
the
you know what? That's right. That's
fire.
right. Get you some Grand Marnier.
Oh, that'll
and
warm you up.
It'll warm you right on up.
Did you try it with the strawberry in it yet?
I haven't, but you know what? It is.
I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
Who was that?
That was Ray. Want to kill me?
I was about to throw something at Brian.
I started it, but I didn't
I
do that.
know. No, but you know what? It's gonna be cold for over Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll you know, I have a fake fireplace now because I'll mess with the real ones, and I'll maybe just sit in front of it and drink some of it.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
But I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving,
Well-
and I hope you guys have a blessed one.
And you too, and enjoy your birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Enjoy your birthday.
Yeah, we share a birthday, and we're both Sagittarius.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
And thanks for putting up with us for being stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, you guys are fine. No, there's no worries. I get a little nervous, but I'm okay.
Oh,
Don't
no,
be
we're stupid.
nervous. No. Well, listen, you have a beautiful day and happy birthday to you, okay?
Thank you. You too. You guys.
All right,
stay
you
safe.
take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, listen, we come back. What time you eat? Thanksgiving. What time?
That wasn't me either.
I don't know why I keep doing that. That
I'm
sounds
trying to
so
look for something
gross,
to spell it.
probably.
It does
I'm sorry,
sound-
people. Sorry, people.
Oh, I got something.
It's too early
No,
to be this off the rails. It really is. And y'all ain't even done those shots yet.
Nope. All right, yes, we're going to talk about the time you eat coming up on Johnny's House. 639, Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 55.
Have the debate every year. Let's get it over with. Right here, right now. What time are you actually having Thanksgiving dinner? Ray.
Well, we munch all day long. We're munching,
Right.
you know.
Like you put out snacks.
Yeah.
What time y'all?
Cheese boards.
But what time is the sit down?
Yeah, what time y'all getting it in? 11:30?
time is the sit down?
No, Johnny, not 11:30.
11:45.
She said 12.
Oh, 12.
It's noon.
So-
It's noon. Come on. now.
Last year we ate around 4-ish.
Oh, okay.
4? Okay.
4. Yeah, so it has been getting later and later, and I do have to thank the pandemic for that
Okay.
because we are Black Friday shoppers, and
yeah.
luckily now stores. I'm so glad stores are doing this, shutting down on Thanksgiving
Yeah.
and making
Yes.
sure that they don't open
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because now
Yeah.
that doesn't force me to get out there and stand in line.
Now, see, they used to do that and close and open up at midnight.
Yeah.
So everybody used to go out.
No.
They used to have dinner, 8 o'clock, go out and stand in line.
Well, then it
at
got
dinner.
late earlier and earlier, and then it was
Yeah.
like 7 o'clock,
Yeah.
doorbusters,
Yeah.
or 8 o'clock. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so now I say 4-ish.
That's good. That's a
Yeah.
good solid time.
Yeah. In Charlotte, they'll probably eat around 6, 7:30.
That's so late.
But they plan to eat about 4. But people are always late. This year probably around between 5 and 6, 5 and 6:30. B.
Yeah, when we do Thanksgiving, we say that you should be there by 4. So we usually start eating about 5. We munch all day and we drink all day and hang
Yeah.
out all
Yeah.
day.
But the big
like
one.
like as far as like serving food,
Yeah.
that's not before 5 o'clock.
Yeah. See, I got a sister that's always late. Always. When I was home over the weekend, at noon, she said, "Okay, I'm on my way over." She got there at 4. She's always late. Detroit.
Yeah, I'd say probably like 4 to 5 was like standard for me growing up. We usually would get to my grandma's house at like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
But we were the same. We would eat snacks and
I would
whatnot.
have put you down for 10:45.
Yeah, I'd have pegged you for a brunch at least.
Really? Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Why?
I think the earliest we've ever had was like 2.
Like, why?
because white people eat early.
I was never going to
We
answer
never
that.
ate early.
That answer was not coming out of me.
It was always 4 or 5. But usually with like my other grandparents, like this year, because we're going to spend Thanksgiving with them, we'll probably eat like 3, maybe 4.
Okay. So what time you tell everybody to get there?
At my grandma's, we used to get there at like 3:30.
And
But
you
we
were-
didn't eat until
till
like 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Want to find out for you the earliest and the latest that people are eating a Thanksgiving dinner. We're going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to check out. Wait a minute. Let's see. Okay. A pair of tickets to check out the Trans-Siberian Orchestra coming to the Amway Center. 2 shows Saturday, December 18th. Tickets on sale at the box office. Also at Ticketmaster.com. 25 years of Christmas Eve and other stories. All right, who's eating it earliest? Who's eating the latest? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. Put it up on social media, and if you're watching the live stream, you can drop a comment, and we'll read it for you there. Earliest and the latest, who's eating, and what time are you eating for Thanksgiving? We want to know on Johnny's house. 653 Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 55.
Today, 10:30. If you need a Thanksgiving meal, head to the radio station. First 100, we will hook you up with a whole meal. All right? That's from attorney Justin Presser. Starts at 10:30 today. And the question we're throwing out there is, what time do you eat for Thanksgiving? All right? Is it early? Is it late? We're trying to find the ones to eat the earliest. We're going to hook you up with a couple pair of tickets for you to check out the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It is happening around Christmas. Let's find out what time you're eating. Marlene, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Good. What time
Great.
What time you dining?
Well, we are dining this year about 11:30.
Oh Lord! At night?
In the morning time?
No, in the morning. We normally eat around 5, but because my son-in-law is a police officer, he has to be at work at 1.
Okay.
Which means we have to fry our turkeys around 10 in order for them to be fully prepared and carved by the time he has to leave.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So 11:30 it is this year, but it's okay because we can have leftovers. We can have dinner early, like around 5 or 6 from the early lunch or the early brunch we're going to have on Thanksgiving.
No, I think it's cool that, you know what, it's a family thing, and if this was the time we have to do it, it's time we have to do it.
Exactly. So it's okay with me.
All right, you hold on a second. 11:30. Yvonne, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what time you having Thanksgiving dinner?
So we go to my family's house. We have to be there by 10:30 to eat.
Whoa. 10:30 what? a.m.? Hello?
And with my husband's family at 4 o'clock.
Okay, well, you cut out on us. You got to be at whose house at 10:30 in the morning?
At my family's house.
And what time y'all eating?
11:15, 11:30.
I mean,
we're Puerto Rican, so we're late.
So you're actually carving. You carving at 11:15 in the morning.
Yes. And then we do it again at 4 o'clock with my husband's family.
Okay.
That's early, though.
That is early.
Like, if I eat at noon, I'm asleep the
I'm
rest of the
sleeping.
day.
I'm done.
That's the problem with me eating at noon is I'll be asleep.
Oh, get that itis up out of there. All right, you hold on a second. And Megan, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what time you eating Thanksgiving dinner?
Around 1:30. Like the previous caller, we have law enforcement, so we have to get it done and over with so they can get out to work.
Very good.
Yeah, see, that makes sense.
It does make sense.
In that case, you will eat whenever you need to.
Whenever you can. If you got to eat at 9 o'clock in the morning, then you do that. Ray, what are they saying on the social?
The majority of people say around 4. But we do have a lot of people that say 2.
Okay.
Let's see here. I used to have to work in the afternoon, so we did around 11 or noon.
Yeah. It seems like those that are eating early, it's because of a family member that they don't want to miss.
Yeah.
It's not like a tradition that we eat at like 11:30 kind of thing.
Yeah, some people do have reservations somewhere else around 11.
It'll be what they say.
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check. Call Dan Newland. The consensus on the mobile is about 12:30. That's
12:30.
that's about it. Someone said my whole life we had Thanksgiving lunch. It's so weird to me that for you to eat at 5.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
That's what I'm saying. Like anything later than 4 is pushing it for us.
Man, we were like 6.
Yeah, we've even at my grandma's house back in the day, you get there at 4. You probably eat by 5:30 maybe.
Yeah. Detroit. What are you saying?
On the live stream, Laura said, Brian's right. I'm having Thanksgiving at my mom's house at 12 o'clock noon. We eat early. And then Sybil said they're not eating until 5 p.m.
All right, let's see here. One of you, Detroit, go ahead and just pick one. We're going to hook you up. Pair of tickets to Trans-Siberian Orchestra coming to the Amway Center 2 shows December 18th. Ms. Ray, what are you working on?
We have a winner for Dancing with the Stars. Also, Kevin Spacey has to pay big time.
Really?
Yes.
All right, it's coming up on Johnny's house.
what's up? This is Billie Eilish.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Florida's home for fun, sexy style. Visit Venus.com. So this is a spoiler alert for Dancing with the Stars. Last night, it was down to Amanda Klutz, Cody Rigsby, JoJo Siwa, and Iman Shumpert.
Oh, the basketball player.
Ex-NBA player.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, he was the winner.
Really?
The former NBA star
Wow.
Iman Shumpert.
Yeah.
Shumpert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's Shumpert, but yeah.
like, he is insanely good.
He really truly was good. I didn't watch the whole season, but I did watch a couple episodes here and there. And usually when you see like the big sports guys, they're so stiff, they can't move. But even from night one, I was really impressed with him. So I'm really glad that he won, because I was worried it was going to be like JoJo Siwa, which I feel like is an unfair advantage because she grew up dancing.
Exactly.
Well, his wife is like an R&B singer. I mean, she's like one of the sexiest women alive.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that a couple years ago in the Kanye West video, this woman just had a baby and her body was just rocking. That's his wife.
Oh, really? Oh, my gosh. I did not know that.
Mhm.
But yeah, he won. So congratulations to him.
Mhm.
People were kind of upset with the decision, but I mean, I think other people were actually really excited for him. But somebody put together a list of how much they actually make.
Doing the show?
So, yeah, according to reports, contestants can make up to $295,000 for winning the show. And all other contestants make a minimum of $125,000. So,
Do you see how much he made in his career? Because I think last year.
I think he signed a pretty
Yeah.
solid deal.
So even if you kind of like stink at Dancing with the Stars, you're gonna make around $125,000 for the first 2 weeks.
First NBA player to win.
That is
First one.
incredible. Yep. So as
he was
for-
making $9 million a year.
Oh wow. But this was fun for him.
So-
You could see that he was so happy
Well,
while he was dancing.
You know they go on tour. I wonder if he's going to go.
I mean, that'll be up to him if he wants to do it,
Yeah,
because
if he
he's
wants
worth
to do it.
30 mil. So
Yeah.
like, it'd be up to him if he wants to.
So the pro dancers don't make that much. They don't make that much at all. So their starting pay is reportedly around $1,200 per episode.
That's not cool.
No, and they can
Did you
report
say $1,200?
$1,200 per episode, and they can only make $100,000 per season.
I guess they can make more money from the residuals from the show by doing other things and stuff like that.
But I mean, I feel like they're just as much. Some of them are just as big as stars as the stars.
Well, they're the ones that have to do all like the hard work of like the choreography and like
deal with the
teaching somebody to dance.
Oh, yeah, teaching
you
how
know?
to dance. And let me tell you, Brian, we've tried it before. It
It's
ain't
hard.
easy.
It's
It's not
not.
easy.
Yeah, so Kevin Spacey, he has to pay $31 million
to
the production company of House of Cards
Oh,
because he
dang.
violated the on-set sexual harassment policy. So they have confirmed
my
Kevin was
goodness.
fired back in 2017, remember, over sexual misconduct allegations that he kind of preyed on young men and groped his production assistant. Well, they have confirmed that he is going to have to pay $31 million because he was found to have violated that policy.
He went from hero to zero overnight.
Yeah.
Overnight.
I used to love his movies.
House of Cards was an amazing show. I used to love it.
He's a great actor. He's just a bad person.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, he's in the movie with Jennifer Lawrence, Don't Look Up.
Okay.
That's when I asked if you've seen it.
And it hadn't come out yet?
Early screening.
Yeah. So, but the funny thing is, I actually like this. Jennifer Lawrence says that she, yes, is top billing in the movie Don't Look Up, but Leonardo DiCaprio made more money than her. For the whole movie. He made around $30 million, and she made about $25 million. And people were asking her how she felt about Leonardo DiCaprio making more money, and she said, listen, I really don't mind. Leo brings in more box office than she does. She said, I'm extremely fortunate and happy with my deal. In other situations, what she's seen is other women, obviously, in the workforce, she's seen that, extremely uncomfortable decisions that come down with the production team and everything, where they inquire about equal pay and all that. But she said for this reasoning in this movie, she was like, no.
That was good.
He brings in so much more, box office quality than she does.
You just can't look at the numbers in a vacuum. Like you have to look, you have to apply life to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Like
that's the
Leonardo
same-
DiCaprio is huge.
Yeah, it's kind of like with sports players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
People will go watch the movie because he's in it. They're a fan.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. All right, we come back. Let's find out who is smarter than your hood. Let's do that next on Johnny's House. 7:09. It's Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 55.
All right, there's another viral thing that is going on that kids are trying to do to go viral, and somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah, y'all better stop.
And what they're doing is going to a random door and kicking it. Just start kicking.
As if they're trying to kick it in,
Yes.
but they're not.
And then they run off. And you go and look at the door, and there's no one there, and that's where the hilarity ensues.
The dumb thing is majority of people nowadays have a doorbell
Yes,
cam.
yes.
Half the time you get a notification as they are walking up to the door.
Yes.
So what are you going to do when you get to the door, you're about to kick it, they open it up, then what?
Well, you're going to get shot.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. See,
especially because people are afraid of home invaders, and they have the right to defend their
yeah.
home.
Oh, yeah. See, this was a variation of the doorbell ditch. That's where you would knock on the door and run. We did that growing up.
Yeah.
Knock on the door. But they didn't have cameras. They had no videos.
Right.
Most of them didn't even have a doorbell. You had to knock.
I broke my pinky doing that.
Knocking on doors and running.
Yeah. Ding dong ditching.
That was the worst when you had to jump some bushes and you fell.
Oh, yeah. And then that person comes to look around, and you got to stay down in the bushes until they go back inside, and then you laugh and go, that was funny.
The good old days.
But now you're going up the door, and bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
You're going to get shot.
We were like a gentle ding dong.
Yeah.
But,
Yes.
you guys are busting on the doors.
Yes. Wearing dark clothing so the camera can't get you.
You're the police.
Kicking doors and then running.
If you're looking for a thrill like that, just ring the doorbell and run. I promise it's just as fun.
Yeah, we were talking about that today, man. Homeowners are saying it is dangerous. They said somebody's going to get hurt. Someone's going to see someone in black ring their, kick on their door, and they're going to come out there with their guns, thinking that someone's trying to break into their homes. And then next thing you know, there's you're going to go viral for a whole different reason. So I just want to let you know, in some neighborhoods, they are doing that. And those kids are just bored. Anyway, it's time to play Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where we get a couple cities to compete to find out who is the smartest. Defending city is DeBerry. And Brian, where did you get the questions today?
Today's questions are just basic, easy trivia. That's what I
Basic.
Googled. That's what came up.
Easy trivia.
This should be fairly easy.
Which means everyone should know the answer. The way it works is if you're from DeBerry, you call us up. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You say, no, we can beat DeBerry. They're not that smart. Then all you got to do is text the name of your city to 41067. Detroit's going to randomly pick a city to compete. And if you win today, we're going to hook you up with a $25 VIP tasting pass to the all-new Sicky's Garage Burgers and Brews in Kissimmee. Family-friendly restaurant inspired by the original vibe, surrounded by classic cars, trucks, motorcycles, as well as a place to fuel up. $25.
They have a cheeseburger that's got bacon on it, and the buns are grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh,
what?
Whoa. What?
Yes, it's got bacon and grilled cheese sandwiches for a bun.
So there's
wow.
4 pieces of bread.
Well, I don't
and
care.
then-
Wow.
That's amazing.
I'm just trying to put it together.
Yeah.
$25 VIP tasting pass.
I'm telling
Where
you.
you can try this amazing sandwich.
They got great wings, too, by the way.
All right, Sicky's, the new Sicky's Garage Burger and Brews in Kissimmee. Now, again, if you're from DeBerry, just text over 41067. No, if you're from DeBerry, you call us. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You want to play against them? Text the name of your city to 41067. When we come back, let's find out who is smarter than your hood next on Johnny's House. 721 Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. It's Johnny's house. It's going to be a lot of sunshine today with the high of 69. It is 55 right now. Again, coming up 10:30 this morning in the iHeartRadio parking lot. If you need a Thanksgiving meal, not just a turkey, but an entire meal, the first 100 to come through, we will take care of you. No questions asked, no paperwork to sign. Just come through. We want to make sure that your family is taken care of for the holiday. We'll start giving out numbers here about 9 o'clock. And we got to thank Attorney Justin Presser for providing those. It's something he's been doing for the last 3 years, and we're going to make it happen. So if your family needs a meal for Thanksgiving, make sure you come through. Starting giving out numbers at 9:30, and we'll start handing out turkey dinners.
It's like Boston Market, so
yeah,
it's like
Boston
legit.
Market.
Yeah,
we'll start doing that about 10:30. Like I said, no questions asked. We want to make sure that your family has something and you're provided for this holiday season. And Baby DJ is underway, and I went down to the warehouse this morning, which is in the building, and a lot of you are taking advantage of the
Amazon wish list.
Thank you, Brian.
That's what you were saying this morning.
Yeah, thank you. The Amazon wish list.
Like, how do you read his mind like that?
We talked about it this morning.
Yes, yeah.
We're right there.
Amazon wish list, and a lot of people are taking advantage of it. So we're moving boxes in the warehouse, so you can do that too. Several ways you can help. You can donate. You can buy a gift. You can be a volunteer. Just go to babydj.org and get that information. Babydj.org, and let's help each other for this holiday season. All right, now it's time to play Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where we have found some people, and now the last city that said they didn't want to defend their championship. So we had to find 2 new cities, and they have really basic, easy trivia questions.
It's pretty easy.
Oh, yeah, I think these are the easiest yet. And if you want today, we're going to hook you up with a $25 VIP tasting pass for the all-new Sicky's Garage burger and brew in Kissimmee. And Brian said they got a burger that makes a cheeseburger as a bun, which I mean, this is insane.
Grilled cheese, burger, bacon, grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Let's meet our cities trying to win today from the big city of Longwood. Kayla, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good. How are you?
Good. We're hanging out in Longwood. Where are we going?
If it's on a Thursday, at downtown Longwood at Riders Park, there's food trucks.
Okay.
Sounds
so
good.
That's always fun.
Hourglass breweries there. It's nice.
Okay. And Brian, if we can, connecting with line 3. And from that huge city of Christmas, Sophia, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, we're hanging out at Christmas. What we doing, girl?
Nothing.
Yeah, pretty much nothing, except unless you want to see the Christmas tree that's up there on the corner of 50 and Fort Christmas. That one is open all year long.
Now, every year, people drive to Christmas to mail out their Christmas cards. So when people get them, it'll say it's from Christmas.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that's a pretty tradition over there.
Yeah.
And it's a really small post office.
It is.
Considering.
That's
but
the one
this is
I
a busy
passed
time.
on my way home.
yeah.
And during December, it is packed.
It is
and they
packed.
always ask,
It
like,
is.
do you want a stamp on there that says Christmas? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Heck, why you say no? You're breaking the spirit.
Because mine, I'm not mailing out Christmas cards where, like, I care to pay extra to have it say Christmas on it.
Oh, you got to pay for the extra?
I would assume so.
Hey,
Oh,
look,
damn.
how else the
Oh,
town of Christmas going to
you
make
don't
money?
pay extra.
See?
The stamps are free.
See?
Oh.
Come on, the stamps are free. All right, the way it works is we're going to give you a question. If you know the answer, you yell out your city, and we need to gauge that. So, at the count of 3, I need you both to yell out your cities, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Christmas.
Longwood.
Okay, I heard Christmas on that one. All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Christmas.
Longwood.
All right, Longwood, you're a little lagging. The way it works is you get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, we take away a point. Doesn't matter because the last point is either for the tie or for the win. All right, here we go. First question. How many hours in 3 full days?
Christmas.
Christmas, Sophia. Sophia.
Oh, she's doing the math now.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you
now
can't do the
can I
math. No, I need the answer.
72.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. You got quiet on me. It was about to buzz you. All right, Miss Ray.
In Little Red Riding Hood, who does the wolf dress up as?
Christmas.
Longwood.
Ooh, that's close.
Christmas.
All right, Christmas.
Yep.
Sophia.
Grandma.
Yes.
Grandma is right. All right. Are you there, Kayla?
Hello?
Hello. All right, Brian.
Just like a little slight delay, that's all.
Here we go.
Let's see. What does the www stand for in a website browser?
Longwood.
I heard Longwood.
Yeah, Longwood first on that one.
All right, Kayla.
World Wide Web.
That is correct.
All right, now here it is. It's the last question. Kayla, if you get it right, it goes to a tie. All right? And also, Sophia, you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, we go to a tie. Are you ready?
Yes.
Detroit.
Yeah.
What is the highest score possible in 10-pin bowling that's considered a perfect game?
Longwood.
Kayla.
10.
10? Did you say 10?
What?
Kate, you said 10?
10?
Points. Highest score. Score. Not pins.
The answer is 300.
300. That's okay. Good job. Good try, Kayla. You say, listen, I might not know, but I'm going to go ahead and buzz in.
Roll these dice.
You were wrong, but that's okay. Good way to play the game, okay?
Okay.
All right. Congratulations, Sophia. You are the winner.
Yes, thank you.
Gonna hook you up with a $25 VIP tasting to the all-new Sicky's Garage Burger and Brews in Kissimmee. You hold on so we can get some information from you. All right, we come back. We're gonna talk about what type of Thanksgiving traveling you're gonna do, how you're gonna get there, what time you leave, all that good stuff. Let's do it next right here on Johnny's House. Tuesday morning at 7:37. This is Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 55.
10:30 this morning in the parking lot. If you need a Thanksgiving meal, we are going to provide you an entire meal for free. First 100 to get here. We are located in Maitland. We'll start lining up around 9 o'clock, and at 10:30, once the food arrives, we'll give it out. So it's happening this morning at 10:30. Now, a lot of people are traveling for Thanksgiving, and Brian, you're going to what? Dallas.
We're flying to Dallas. Yeah, we're not driving, but we still got to deal with the airport, obviously.
Detroit, you doing anything?
Yeah, we're going to see my grandparents, so they're in Port Charlotte.
How long
it's
the drive is that?
3.5 hours.
And Ray, you're around town.
I'm going to Deltona.
Deltona. I'm here in town. I'll be here. I did mine over the weekend because I knew the travel was going to be crazy. But I thought Sunday was the biggest travel day. But they're saying it's
Well, it varies by day, like time of day when you should not be on the roads, like for your sanity. Today, it starts today at noon.
Yeah.
So noon to 9 o'clock tonight is going to be really bad. They say after 9, you're good.
And these are people just hitting the road and getting out of town.
I guess they crunch the numbers. Like 54 million people they say are going to travel. Obviously, that's an estimate. 70% are going to drive.
Okay.
So today until 9 o'clock tonight, it's going to be pretty bad.
Oh, that's the worst.
And then if you drive in the overnight, which is what I do, at least when I can, it won't be so bad. And then tomorrow morning, they said anytime before 11, you're good. So if you leave early, you're cool.
Yeah.
But if you leave later.
When I used to drive, I did the middle of the night, get there in the morning thing.
Yeah, that's how I do.
That's what we did when we drove to Michigan, and it was nice.
Yeah, last time I drove here, I got up at I think it was like 2 in the morning and got here about like 9 or 10. You know, I don't mind doing that. I don't like driving like prime time.
Yeah, me either.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Like when I used to drive, I would wait until like later in the evening till like the rush hour is over here, and then drive home and get home in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
But I didn't like doing that. So now if I can, I'll get up early.
Yeah, I don't mind getting up like I would be going to work like 3 a.m. and hitting the road because then you're on the road 6 hours before like the 9 a.m. traffic hits.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you. It's for me, driving there is no problem because I'm excited. I'm ready to get there. But driving back is a beast.
I know.
Boy.
And I feel
driving
like
home is not
whenever
good.
you're driving home, everybody's
Yes.
driving home.
And it's something between if you're driving, once you get to Jacksonville, you're like, okay, Jacksonville, I'm home. You're not home.
No, you have a long way to go.
You are not home, but you're all excited. Because once you cross that line, you're like, all right, I'm in Jacksonville. I'm almost home. No.
Yep.
And then that Daytona to Orlando, oh, my goodness, man. So I want to find out what kind of travel are you? Ray, if you had to travel, what do you do?
So it used to be in the middle of the night. Now when we have like the babies, the twins and stuff, it's just like it kind of just depends. We might leave at nap time.
Oh, okay.
We might leave, like right at bedtime.
Yeah,
But it used to be in the middle of the night.
Oh.
We always determine on like where we're driving through too. Like if we have to drive through Tampa, we don't want to hit Tampa traffic during that certain period or Atlanta. So we just determine on where we're going.
Oh, I'm traveling with Alex. It's the middle of the night. I'll get him to bed at 11, wake him up at 2.
Yeah.
We going.
Yeah, see, my kids aren't there yet.
Woo, because ain't
I
nothing
have
but
to plan.
questions. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? You asked me that 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I got to go to the bathroom. Ugh. So we travel. And Brian, you say you what, late afternoon?
I'm late night or early morning person, but my wife is not. So like she's like, we're not getting up that early.
When does what is her ideal travel time?
She doesn't really have one. She just like we would generally speaking like we're coming home Saturday versus Sunday.
Yeah.
Because we like to have that extra day of being home.
Yep.
So generally speaking, she doesn't care what time of day as long as we have that extra day cushion
to get back and just relax for a little bit.
So like for me, it's like let's get up and be out the house by 5 a.m. But for her, no, not so much because she doesn't like to get up that early.
See, I get motivated, so I'm ready to travel.
Yeah.
Let's get the bags in the car.
Me too.
If I can, I'll get them in there the night before.
Let's get
So
rolling.
all we got to do is get dressed and get up out of here.
I'm on.
That's
Let's
my
go.
thing. Detroit, how are you with travel?
I mean, I don't really care. I hate driving during rush hour, so I try to avoid it if I can.
Now, do you help driving or?
If Evan lets me. Usually if it's shorter distances, like I'll probably drive to my grandparents' house just because I don't mind driving. To me, I feel like it passes time quicker when I'm the one driving, and I get car sick sometimes, even if I'm in the front seat. So for me, it's better to drive. But like when we drove to Michigan, he drove majority of the time. He drove overnight, and then I drove from like 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. I just drove through Ohio.
See, I don't mind. I can sleep through anything. So as long as like, okay, what's the next stop? We're straight for the next 3 hours. Straight? Got gas in the car? You got some snacks? Good night.
Yeah. My wife likes to drive. She doesn't like to ride.
Really?
That's how I am too. I
yeah.
would rather drive than ride.
Same with her, but I fall asleep. So she gets mad. She's like, well, you fell asleep on me. I'm like, yeah. Absolutely,
I'm
I
like
did.
a baby in the car.
Me
I fall
too, man.
asleep
Really?
instantly.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
we do morning radio. It starts getting, the road start getting that rhythm.
I fall asleep in every Uber that I'm in. I just fall asleep.
Oh, the worst thing is when I drove home once and I was tired. And I did everything. I had the windows open. I'm singing.
Yeah.
But you had that blink, and that's the scary thing. You blink. For you, it was a second, but it can be like 20.
I know.
Oh, that's the worst. Don't ever drive tired. Don't ever, because your mind leaves you.
That's how I was that one morning I came in here severely hungover. I was literally driving, slapping myself in the face because I was like, I'm going to pass out right here.
I gotta wake up. That is the worst. We're going to find out what type of traveler are you. Are you traveling anywhere for the holiday if you are driving? Are you wanting to leave in the morning, the afternoon, at night? What are your driving plans? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? We want to talk to you right now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text, the XL Mobile is 41067. We can get a discussion on social media. And if you're watching the live stream, you can there. If you're traveling for the holiday, if you are driving, do you drive overnight, in the morning? Tell us about your driving plans. We want to find out right here on Johnny's House.
Time ever. LeBron James was just hit with a one-game suspension as a result of Sunday's wild incident.
He bloodied a man.
He knocked that dude out.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is the first time he's ever been banned in his 19-year career. Usually we don't really talk about this kind of stuff, but this is huge for LeBron James.
It's his one game at Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
That's the only one for the season. And I know Magic tickets, the cheapest seats with him coming with the Lakers were like $150.
Yeah.
So in Madison Square Garden, the cheapest is probably like $500-600. And now he ain't going to be there.
But the other one, Isaiah Stewart or whatever, was suspended for 2 games for his
he went after
involvement
him.
Because he tried to
in the
kill
little
him.
incident.
They said he went behind the scenes. He went to the locker room.
Oh, yeah, he tried to kill him.
He did. They said he went crazy when he saw his own blood.
Yeah, I mean, he was bloodied up.
As they say in the street, he was leaking.
I mean, good.
He was leaking.
He was leaking.
Soaking wet.
He
Oh,
was
different kind of leaking.
Oh, God.
All right, listen, it is, even though it's Tuesday and a lot of people are out, we still got side takers. Somebody needs your help. All you got to do is listen to the story, tell us who you side with. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. .808 is Johnny's House.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 55.
All right, they said NASA's going to attempt to redirect an asteroid. They said this is a test. And they don't want you to even worry about it.
Right.
I'm sure God wants us to do that.
No.
Well, I'm sure it's coming right for us, and they just don't want to tell us.
Exactly.
So they're going to tell you it's a test, but they lying.
They said that it's the agency first planetary defense test, just in case there is, because there's a rumor that it was a meteor that killed all the dinosaurs.
That ain't a rumor. That's fact.
That is fact. So
I mean, as far as we know, science says it is.
Now, what they're saying is that if that ever happens again, we need to be ready. So they're going to launch a missile at a meteor that's coming this way and see if they can redirect it. They say it's just a test. Don't even worry about it.
I heard they're building a space shuttle called the Messiah, and they're going to put a team of astronauts on it, and they're going to go up there and drill holes into it and blow it up.
Wow.
Again, I'm sure God wants us to redirect an asteroid or Mother Nature or whatever you believe in.
I know that there was Ray just got philosophical.
Ray's covering all the bases.
All the bases. I think that there's something out there that we don't know that could be possibly coming our way.
I think it's coming right at us.
And they want to make sure that we're able to.
My God, it's coming right for us.
That was a what movie was that? Who was in it?
Well, it was Armageddon, and it was also Deep Impact.
Yeah. Now, which one was it? They put the scientists on there. They were trying to drill into it and put a nuclear bomb into that one.
Deep Impact, they did that with little moles. They tried to do that.
Yeah.
And
which one had
Morgan Freeman was the president.
Oh yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis
was the oil rig driller that went up in Armageddon.
And he didn't come back.
And well, none of them ever came back.
He never came back.
I mean,
have you ever seen The Fifth Element?
Yes.
I love that movie.
Really?
With
I
Bruce
didn't get
Willis.
it. I watched it. And what's that boy?
Chris Tucker's in it.
Yeah. He was like a radio announcer.
Yeah, he's crazy in that movie. Yeah.
Dang. All right, listen. It is time for Side Takers. The way it works is we're going to have Kathy and Henry on the line, and they're going to tell their sides of a story. And what you want to do is not solve it, but just tell us who to side with. And this has to do with an ex wanting to come up for Thanksgiving and kids and all that good stuff. So what you're going to do is we're going to get them up next. You listen to each side of their stories and tell us who you side with. Side Takers. We're going to do that next right here on Johnny's House. 8:20 is Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 55.
10:30 this morning, iHeart Radio building in Maitland. We're giving out 100 Thanksgiving dinners to the first one to come down. Thanks, Attorney Justin Presser, for doing this. If you need it, just come on down. No questions asked. First 100 in, we will make sure we take care of you. All right, it is time for side takers. That's where we have two individuals that, you know what, they have their own sides. You listen to them, and then you decide the outcome. Don't solve it, but decide which one you side with. But the first thing we must do is talk to them first. And Brian, if you can bring up line 4 and 5.
Yes, sir.
All right. Kathy, good morning. How are you?
Hi, good morning. I'm good. How are you doing?
And Henry, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. All right, Kathy, we'll start with you. Tell us what's going on with side takers.
So, I've been dating Henry for about a year, but I've been divorced from my husband for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And recently, my ex-husband is having a hard time financially.
Okay.
I'm sure a few people are during this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he really wants to spend Thanksgiving with the kids, but I would need to drive to Miami, where he lives,
Mm-hmm.
to pick him up on Wednesday night, then drive all the way back to Orlando. He would then have to stay with us, stay in one of the kids' rooms, and then over the weekend, probably Saturday or Sunday, I would have to drive him back.
Okay.
And Henry thinks that there is a better option.
Henry, so you tell us what's going on. What's wrong with her driving down to pick him up?
Well, I got to say, this is kind of, it's a little ridiculous that he wants to, spend this time in the car.
Yeah.
Because, he wants to drive all the way down and all the way back up. And I think he's trying, it's like a ploy to spend more time with her and the kids.
Okay.
And, try to, and I'm not a jealous person, but it's a little annoying because I got to tell you, he had a girlfriend. We didn't hear from the guy for all through pandemic, everything it was barely get the guy in line. Now he's single and broke, and all of a sudden now he wants this whole ride back up and down.
He was busy.
Spend time with the kids. It seems a little odd to me, and I I'm not struggling right now, so I was like I'll fly him up, I'll fly him back. He can hang out, whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't want.
He didn't want that.
Time away.
He didn't want the free airline ticket.
He wants to drive. It's going to be such a nice drive.
It's not the same.
It's not
Henry, it's not the same.
It's better.
It saves you a 6-hour trip.
I mean, since they invented airplanes, it's much better than driving, actually.
So you offered to fly him down. I mean, fly him here and fly him back. But Kathy, he wants you to drive down with the kids so you guys can drive back there and back as a family.
So he can shoot his shot.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be a chance for him to spend more time with them. It'll be like a mini road trip. And yes, it was hard when he had a girlfriend. We never saw him, and I think he's in a place where he really wants to be, a better dad and spend time with his kids.
Did you tell us how old the kids were?
No.
No, I didn't.
Are they old enough
5.
to hold tablets? Because then they won't really care about the drive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a long drive for kids at all. Like, I mean,
yeah.
But whatever.
Okay. So, all right. So, and Henry, your thing is, if you really want to come down, if you want to come to Orlando to see your kids, I'm trying to fly you here. You can spend that quality time, but you just think that he wants him to drive. So now they got, what's this, a 3 hour?
About 3.5, yeah.
3.5
I mean,
hour.
with traffic for holidays, it might be a little longer. Yeah.
So they can do that. So you think he's just trying to make a run at your girl?
Yeah.
I do. I trust Kathy. I don't think it's just, to me, it's just weird. And I also want to spend time with the kids too, So it's just taking time away from me too. So.
Okay. All right, B, if you can't put them on hold, here's the situation. Kathy and Henry. All right. Kathy she's divorced, has kids from a previous marriage. That guy lives down in Miami. They said when he had a girlfriend, they hear from him. All of a sudden, he wants to come up and spend Thanksgiving. He wants her to drive down, and they all drive back up together to spend Thanksgiving. He's hitting a hard time financially. Henry's like, okay, that's cool, bro. Let me get your airline ticket. I will fly you here, and you can see the family, blah, blah, blah. But he says, no, I want her to come down here.
Well, I could also, I didn't even bring it up, but I mean, sometimes that might be a little emasculating.
Yes.
If he's like, look, man, I got another man flying me to see my kids. I ain't trying to do all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that could be an ego thing.
And Kathy's like, hey, listen, you know what? He's trying to be good. Yeah, we ain't seen him during the pandemic. That's right. We ain't seen him at all. But he's trying to be.
He's a little busy.
He's trying to be a better man, and maybe we should let him. All right, if you side with Kathy, then her and the kids will go down and see them. If you side with Henry, they won't go, and he'll try to convince him to take the airline tickets. He's not trying to get them to not see him. He's just trying to say, look, man, I know what you're trying to do. Who do you side with inside take? You side with Kathy. She drives down with the kids. You side with Henry. She doesn't drive, and she tried to talk him into taking the airline ticket. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL mobile for texting is 41067. You can discuss it on social media, which you always do. And if you're watching on the live stream, you can vote there. Who do you side with on Side Takers? Let's find out on Johnny's House. 834 Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 55.
Side takers, you got Henry and Kathy. They've been dating for a while. Kathy has 3 kids from a previous marriage. The kid's father lives in Miami. They've been divorced for about 3 years. Kathy's husband recently hit financial hard times, and he would love to come up and see the kids, her and the kids, for Thanksgiving. But Kathy would need to drive to Miami and pick him up and then take him back sometime on Saturday. Henry says it's a ploy to get her back. He understands that the kid's father's going through some hard times. So he said, listen, I'll fly you up here from Miami, and you can spend, that time Thanksgiving with the kids. And he said, nope, I would like for Kathy to come down here so we can spend more time as a family and get to, know each other. And Kathy's like, well, he's just trying to be a good father. And Henry noted that when he had a girlfriend a couple months ago, they ain't see her. They say they ain't see the man during the pandemic at all. But now all of a sudden he broke up with her. He's trying to, come back and be a better father. If you side with Kathy, she'll pack the kids up, drive to Miami, and pick up the ex. If you side with Henry, then she won't drive down, but he'll still have to try to convince him to take the airline ticket to come up here. Who do you side with in side takers, and why? LaShawn, good morning.
Good morning.
Who do you side with?
I side with Henry.
And why?
Because it makes no sense to drive down during the holidays to Miami, where it's already crazy traffic, with your children in the car. That's child abuse. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn.
my God. It's a
stretch. Child abuse. Damn.
It's child abuse. Don't tell me, you're going to have fun nobody has fun on any road trip we ever had. We had fun once we got out the car, not in the car. So he could just drive up, have fun with his children here. He could just fly up and then fly back home. He'll spend more time with his kids and less stress on his children.
Okay. All right. We'll put you down for Henry. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Child abuse. Woo! Lewis, good morning.
Morning.
Lewis, who do you side with on side takers?
I got to go with Henry.
Okay. And why is this?
Because if the man was out to see his kids, he would swallow his pride, fly up. This woman's boyfriend's willing to go out of his way to bring him up and let him stay in the house.
Wow.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I couldn't go. He's playing some kind of angle here.
Yeah. You think he's trying to get her back?
Yeah. He's trying to put that foot in the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would totally.
Swallow
Henry.
your pride and take that airline ticket. Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Lewis.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's see. Who do you side with in side takers? Jake, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Jake, who do you side with?
100% Henry, man. Respect him, too, because to be that kind of a man to fly up the X, man, that takes a real man right there, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you say, hey, you want to see your kids? Get up here.
Right, you figure it out.
Right, and it's going to be faster to fly up anyway, so he'll get to spend more time with his kids. Like, he's going to be staying in the house, too. Like, that's, respect to Henry for that, so definitely him.
All right, we'll put you down. Man. All right, Ray, what are they saying?
A lot of people are siding with Henry. It's actually kind of hard to find somebody that sided with Kathy, but they're saying that he needs to swallow his pride and actually just come up here and see his kids. She can say she bought the ticket if the ex wants to say that it wasn't from the boyfriend.
Yeah.
So again, people are just trying to solve it, but a lot of people are just saying Henry.
I think it's the whole airline thing. I think if he didn't try to give or maybe he said, I'll go get him.
Yeah, I'll drive down there.
Right? Why doesn't he ride with them?
That'd be a quiet ride.
I don't think he was invited to drive down.
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
Brian, what they saying over there, man?
XOMO powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check. Call Dan Newland. Pretty much everyone's side with him.
Wow.
So he trying to hit for sure. Send him a bus ticket.
You should also question her.
It sounded like
if she's not inviting him to ride down with her.
Yeah, that's a little sketch.
Well, we don't even know what kind of car they have.
Well, there's a few people that say he needs to break up with her.
Damn.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like they have a big enough car for another person and 2 kids.
Right. It seems a little suspect. I got you.
Damn. What is it on the live stream, Detroit?
Literally just about everybody sides with Henry for various reasons. Lots of people just saying that the guy seems sketchy, that Kathy herself seems a little sketchy. I did find one person
Okay.
And one person only
Okay.
who said Kathy. They said, well, I don't trust the ex. Henry needs to just trust his girlfriend. And yeah, I can see how the ex would be offended by the plane ticket offer.
He did say he trusted her.
Yeah,
he said
he
that
did.
numerous
He
times.
did.
It's
Yeah.
just, why would you put her into that situation?
And I don't know. What she's going to spend on gas is probably
Yeah.
equivalent to what she'd
It's
spend
not
on
that
a plane
much.
ticket.
All right. B, we're going to go raw real quick.
Yeah.
Real raw
Oh,
up in
boy.
here.
I like that.
XL, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, Johnny, it's Maria. I was trying to get a hold of you guys.
Hey, Maria, we're doing side takers right now. Who do you side with?
I side with the guy, but I wanted to ask you guys a question. I know the girls wouldn't know, but you and Brian would know. You remember Little House on the Prairie?
Okay, Maria, we got to stick to topic right now. You hold on. We'll answer that off the air for you, okay? All right, you hold on a second.
Like, no, this is just like something on Little House on the Prairie.
I'm like, where's she going with it? Where's she going with it?
We'll answer it. Maria, hold on. We'll talk to you once we get off the air.
Laura Ingle wanted to fly, but Paul said, no, we're going to put her on a covered wagon.
Wow. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Clem. How y'all doing?
Clem, who do you side with?
Man, I'm siding with the brother. I mean, that's just a game from breakfast till dinner. You hear me? I'm sorry.
stealing that.
The same way I cannot tell a woman I can understand being a woman because I'm not a woman. I can empathize. I can try to relate.
Yes.
But as a man, you smell game from a mile away from another man.
That is true. And sometimes, we can, but sometimes you have to convince your others that it's not, and that's where the argument comes in. I'm telling you it's game. No, it's not. It's just you. You're being insecure and jealous.
Right. I see you, but yeah, that's my part in it. But you guys, you be safe out there.
You too.
Okay, love your show.
Somebody in the stream said, pardon? What was that saying again?
From breakfast to dinner, baby.
Breakfast to dinner.
That
He
means
ran
all
that
day.
game. All right. Who do you side with? You got Kathy. Her ex wants to come up and see the kids, but wants her to drive down with the kids. You got Henry, her boyfriend, say, no. I will fly you here so you can spend time with your family. You side with Kathy. She's taking the kids on the road. You side with Henry. He'll try to convince him to take that airline ticket. You still got a couple minutes. Who do you side with on Side Takers? 8:51, Orlando's #1 hit music station is XL. I heard that. It's Johnny's house.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I heard it. Damn right. Y'all in trouble.
know when the song ends at this point. Like, you know, right?
No, I know. I get it.
So when I say here we go,
I know. I get it.
that means there's only a couple seconds left in the song. I got to turn the mics on. Y'all know that, right?
No, I understand.
You should feel bad.
You
it's going to be
didn't hear it.
sunny with
I
the
did.
high.
I just couldn't make it out.
I'd be fired.
It's going to be sunny with the high of 69. It's 55 right now. All right, we need to find a winner of side takers. You got Kathy and Henry. They've been together about a year. Kathy has a couple kids from a previous marriage. The baby's daddies live in Miami. They've been divorced for 3 years. Kathy's husband or ex-husband hit hard times financially. He wants to come up and see the kids for Thanksgiving, but he wants Kathy and the kids to drive down to Miami and pick him up. Henry's like, nah, he's trying to get back with you. Why don't I just try to fly? I will fly him up here if he wants to come up. The ex-baby daddy said, nope, I want you to come down and drive. And Henry's like, nope, he's trying to make a run at you so he can have some alone time. The guy's now recently single because he had a girlfriend, and they said they didn't even hear or talk to him during COVID, but now all of a sudden he wants to be a good father. All right, through the house phones, through up and down the halls, and the XL Mobile, even the live stream, they sided with you, Henry. Henry, how you feel?
I feel good because it's, it makes sense.
Why don't you think he'll take the airline ticket? Is it what Brian said, that he might feel like,
He's probably embarrassed.
Yeah, he's probably embarrassed, and the thing is he's a little I don't know. I don't want to be like talking bad about him, but he's sneaky,
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he wants this opportunity to spend time, trying to get, because Kathy's a catch and he knows it.
Plant them seeds.
Now, you don't see anything wrong with him not taking the airline. Why don't you think he'll take the airline ticket? It's a free flight.
Because he's already in a bad way financially, and that's just, he's going to feel like he owes my boyfriend something, and it's kind of embarrassing for him, and he just doesn't want to have to owe him anything. And I'm kind of bummed about this because, I get where you guys are coming from, but I'm thinking about the kids.
Yeah.
It's something that they would look forward to.
Yeah, but he should also think about the kids, and if
put that pride aside.
Exactly.
Put the pride aside. Go see your babies.
And a flight would get him there sooner, so that he has more time to spend with the kids, anyways.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Stop being logical.
All right. Well, listen, you guys do what you want to do, but the listeners say they kind of side with Henry, think that he's kind of being a little shady, but. Kathy, I understand, you're thinking about the babies, but maybe you can tell him and say, hey, listen, if you really want to see the kids, just take the ticket. It's not about you. It's not about Henry. It's about the kids. And just get here. If you really want to spend Thanksgiving with them, just, try to talk him into taking the airline ticket.
Oh, yeah. I mean, absolutely. 100%, because I want them to see him. So, yeah, totally.
Okay, well, good luck and happy Thanksgiving. I hope it all works well for you guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you. I just think something shady.
She just sounds a little too disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's for the kids, but there's buses. There's buses too.
They got like a red
and
bus.
like somebody else said,
Well, he'd
she
still
could
be
say
taking
that
the money though. Like any ticket would be him taking the money.
Okay, but he's also taking the money while she has to pay for what, $3.40 in gas
for
there
sure.
and back.
No, I think it's stupid, but I mean, I'm just saying that would be his argument.
But I can also
feel
see
like the time that she has to put into going to pick him up too is just absurd.
But I can see why he wouldn't. I mean, if he is trying to make a run at her, I can see why he would not take the airline ticket. If he wasn't trying to make a run at it, he'd be like, hey man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know y'all are happy and you treat the kids well, and I just want to come up there.
Yeah.
If everything was cool. But if it ain't cool, I ain't trying to owe you nothing, fool. All right, y'all gonna do what you want to. Let's move on. Miss Ray, what are you working on?
There are more than 30 new lawsuits filed against Travis Scott.
Woo!
30 new
30
ones.
new ones. All right, let's find out what they are next on Johnny's House.
What's up? This is Billie Eilish.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so it looks like 30 new lawsuits have been filed against Travis Scott, and not only Travis Scott, but the organizations that have to do with anything that was in the planning process with Asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
So other names that have been listed on top of like Apple Music and all of that stuff. We've got the Cactus company that he owns, and then some other companies that he owns. So like people are literally just bringing in all of these like other companies, Cactus Jack Records, other people in the process, Live Nation, AJ
How are they going to do
Molino.
all these lawsuits?
I don't know because right now we've got the $2 billion lawsuit that was filed on behalf of 280 people, and then on top of that we have the $750 million lawsuit that was filed against Travis and others. So I mean, those two alone, you can't keep up with it.
It's just so much money.
These new ones are coming out from the security people that were the event. In the documents, it says that 50,000 people bought tickets. There were many more in attendance, and the massive crowd caused bigger problems. Both men that are listed on this new one claim mental and physical injuries from working the event. They were security. They did CPR. They performed it on lifeless bodies, and they even pulled a person out of the crowd who was crushed and ended up dying. So, I mean... These people were trying to save people. And so the lawsuit is asking for more than $1 million in damages and going after all of those people. But the cops are continuing to investigate what exactly went wrong and what happened.
Well,
I mean, for the most part, all the fans' accounts and everything, overcrowding and crowd surges are to blame.
I saw one of the security people. They were saying that there was so much money that was going to be made, but they have proof that they cut corners as far as what they were spending on like safety and security.
Really?
So like you knew you were going to pull in all this money, yet you cut budgets here. Yeah. Which is a very corporate thing to do.
Oh, for sure.
Until it backfires on you, which it clearly just did.
So Travis, I mean, he remains out of the public eye, but 10 people now have died after suffering injuries at the concert.
I mean, what do you do? I mean, if you're Travis Scott, I mean, you can't go back on the road for a while. He's doing what he's supposed to, just lay back and...
Drake's doing a show on the 9th with Kanye.
Drake's like, hey, I was there.
I know.
I don't know if it's almost
like
worse, though, for him to not, like, continuously not say anything at all. Like, he put out the one statement when it first happened, but, like, it's been nothing ever since.
I think right now his attorneys are probably telling him, don't say anything. Don't say anything. You already said sorry. You already said your 2 cents the day after, and then...
Well, and this is all going to go to court eventually.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yep. So last week, Joe Exotic was flown to a special medical facility in North Carolina for federal inmates with serious health issues. I told you before that he's got aggressive prostate cancer. He's 58 years old, and he's now moved to a different medical facility from Fort Worth, Texas. For those initial tests that came back, he just has to, try to beat this.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's not all bad news for Joe, though. In July, federal appeals court actually said that they ruled that he should be resentenced. So, I mean, this...
Oh!
Yeah. So...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. No matter what, even if they do try to appeal it and all that stuff and be resentenced, there's so much evidence that he wanted Carol Baskin dead.
Oh, no, he wanted him dead. That's 100% true.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people are watching the second season of Tiger King right now.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people are focused on, like, Joe's fight for freedom in the second season. Did you finish it, Detroit?
No, I haven't watched anymore. I got 2 episodes in. I'll watch more probably, like, over Thanksgiving break and whatnot, but...
Yeah. Another big case that everybody's talking about, of course, Galen Maxwell. She is full of secrets, which we all know, including what she knows about Jeffrey Epstein and his powerful people that flew to his island and the hookups and all that stuff. Well, there is a British socialite journalist woman that has actually put together a documentary released on Discovery Plus, and she tells us a lot of new information is uncovered through her investigation. So it's kind of like what they did with Britney Spears and those other people like were investigating what was going on with her. Well, she's been digging into everything for the past like 10 years. Everything with Galen Maxwell. So this is only one documentary that's coming out, and this is before the court hearing and all of that stuff, but
there's a lot of people on that list a little nervous.
Yeah.
That was a straight up pedophile island, man. And people they were going there just live just like, hey, it's good to be rich.
Yeah, this name.
Yeah, and big names.
Yes.
Like people you know.
Yes.
This woman's name is Vicky, and she basically knows a lot of things from the past 10 years. And also, Jeffrey Epstein's alleged criminal acts is clearly the system.
Yep.
The influential system that has been supported by it.
Yes.
Like,
so his thing was like, the names are so big that come to this island, I can never get in trouble. There is no way, because there's a trickle-down effect on everyone.
Well,
wasn't there an ex-president there? Wasn't Bill Clinton on the island?
Yeah, I think him and Hillary were both on that fly list.
On the island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now this woman's going to court. I guarantee they tell her, listen, you just ask, don't elaborate, just answer the questions that are asked.
well, before the court hearing kicks off on the 29th, you can go and watch Vicky's docuseries on Discovery Plus. It is 3 parts. So you can go watch it. It's streaming
what's that
now.
one prince? They wouldn't let him come back over here anymore. It was like, you ain't ever going to America.
God.
Ever.
Andrew, I think, yeah.
Andrew, you ain't ever going back over there. Ever.
He's like, I wasn't there. They're like, well, who's this in this picture?
You were posted up in a pool with a girl up
somebody
against
wasn't
the
even
wall.
there. I wasn't there.
He was cheesing in a photo. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Dude, you were there.
Yeah, the people that were working on the island was like, yeah, that was him for
and
sure.
like, you were here a lot. You were a regular here. But he won't be ever coming back to the United States.
This is going to be crazy when, like, I mean,
she's got to be in protective custody.
they have to be able to, like, release some of the stuff that they're talking about in court, right? Like, do you think they're going to keep all of that under wraps?
I'm sure before they got in, it's like you can only ask her questions related to her and this, that, and the other.
And you can seal a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And these are some big names. So
I just hope this isn't the case where, like, we're just never going to know.
I don't think we're ever going to know. I really don't think we'll never know.
I think we'll hear like some names.
It'd be like rumors, but
well, I mean, if people start disappearing and getting arrested, then you'll know.
The man died in jail.
Yeah.
He didn't kill himself.
No, we all know that.
No. All right, let's find out what is trending in the world with Detroit. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. 909 is Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 55.
10:30. If you're making your way to the iHeartRadio building, we will be handing out Thanksgiving dinners at 10:30. We'll be handing out numbers here shortly. I'm going to go downstairs and see what's going on here in a minute. We're trying to do a show and also do that at the same time. So if you are downstairs, we'll be down there shortly, and you got plenty of time to get here. 10:30 is we're going to do that. All right, Detroit, what is trending, ma'am?
Today is National Espresso Day.
I'm not necessarily. I don't really like espresso.
You
do not need espresso.
That
Yeah,
stuff
you
like
don't.
jet fuel. I did some espresso. I was up 4 days.
Yeah, caffeine for you is like almost espresso for me, but not really because espresso
coffee,
really
though,
doesn't do
right?
much.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
it's real
espresso's
intense.
a lot stronger.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh, I used to love
Man, I had
getting-
some Cuban espresso ones. Oh my
that sounds dangerous.
Ooh.
I had Cuban coffee one time here, and that's the only time that I ever felt like coffee make my heart race.
Yeah.
Because usually it doesn't affect me. I could drink a cup of coffee and go take a nap afterwards, and I'm fine. So that stuff is no joke. The hashtag Jonas Brothers Family Roast was trending all morning long, so
Yes.
that is
When is
officially
it?
on Netflix today.
The
Oh,
previews
today.
look funny.
It
I
looks
saw
hilarious.
the trailers.
Okay.
I'm excited. So it looks like they're getting roasted by their wives. There's a lot of celebrity guests. We know Pete Davidson's there. There's a clip of that. There's been a clip floating around, I guess, of John Legend just like serenading them on the piano, probably with the song insulting them. So I'm really excited to watch that. I thought it didn't come out until like a couple days from now. I didn't realize it was today. So that means the Jonas Brothers is today and Selling Sunset is tomorrow. And I'm pumped. I got a lot to watch this weekend. Also, House of Gucci, that is a highly anticipated movie. We've seen Lady Gaga do press for it like
They
all
got a
week
lot of
long.
stars on that.
Yeah.
They
A
do.
lot.
They do. Yeah. So
Yes.
that hits theaters tomorrow. So I know a lot of people
Okay.
are excited about that.
Now, is this about the Gucci family?
I
I'm not
believe so.
familiar. Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's about the the
original?
woman that basically took over.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So she's like in charge.
The family's not happy about it because
No.
it doesn't
Oh,
portray them in a
really?
very good
Yeah.
light.
Okay.
They're not really happy about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm
Lady Gaga
excited.
never even met the real person that she's portraying.
And that person's alive?
Yes.
Part of it
And
was
so she's
like,
pissed.
you ain't even dressed good enough to be me. Like the
Ooh.
Gucci lady's very upset.
Yeah.
I love it.
How you gonna wear that and pretend to be me?
Right.
I love it. So there's also a trend going around that has Urban Dictionary trending right now. I guess everybody is looking up their name on Urban Dictionary and posting it on Instagram.
Huh.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna do
Oh,
it.
now I'm
Gonna
gonna
look it
do
up.
it.
See, when I
But
looked
does
up,
everybody's name show up?
yeah,
Yeah.
even my name shows up, which I don't have like that common of a name, and I was worried that when I searched my name, there was stuff that was going to come up. You know how people used to say the singer Sierra was a dude?
Yes.
So I was like, great, I'm going to type in my name, and it's going to say I'm a dude. But it was actually a pleasant surprise with what I found.
First and last name?
Oh.
No, just first name.
Just your first name.
Mine says
Ooh. You got yours? Because I got mine if you don't. You got it? Mine is most seductive person than anyone.
Ooh.
Okay. Brian, what is your?
Okay.
Mine is one of the best guys you'll ever meet, the biggest dork with the biggest heart. No matter what kind of mood or funk you're in, he'll always manage to lift you out of it.
Wow.
Mine says playmate, a gorgeous woman, a silver dollar, not a dime piece.
Not a dime piece?
Not a dime piece.
No,
but a
because
silver dollar.
you're better than that.
Oh, gotcha.
Mine says I'm irreplaceable.
Johnny is 24/7 enjoying his best life. No issues in life that comes by.
If you have a Brian, y'all need to live by this. If y'all have a Brian in your life, give him the absolute world because he deserves that and more. And more, they said.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God.
A term used to describe a condom.
One of mine says, I'm very gorgeous and intelligent and don't take crap from anybody. I have big goals and I have my life in order. Well, joke's on you because I don't have my life in order, but thank you, Urban Dictionary.
Oh my gosh. Mine gets really dirty.
Johnny's a cool man. Johnny's a cool man.
Some of these I feel like are kind of like a horoscope. You know, like I could see it.
Wow. This is pretty cool. I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew that. All
Well,
right.
y'all better start giving me the absolute world because I deserve it. That and more.
All right. Is it?
That is it.
All right. Listen, I want to find out what type of Thanksgiving you have. Are you one to have a dry one? I get joked about that all the time. We'll ask you that next on Johnny's House.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
Will looks slow eastbound on I-4 before US 27 past Osceola Polk Line Road, from 192 to State Road 535, from Central Florida Parkway to Universal Boulevard, and from Michigan Street to Colonial. There's right lane construction northbound on I-95 at US 192 in Brevard County. And a couple of accidents off to the side on Highway 472 at the Dr. King Beltway. Had a crash on Orange Avenue north of Oak Ridge Road. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
You know a spot, but not just a spot, the spot. Actually, with the all-new Nissan Frontier, you know a bunch of them. One for hitting a trail. One for catching a wave. One where this happened.
Yo, where'd our tent go?
Another where the fish get bigger every time you tell the story. Some spots, you made your mark. Others marked you. And one? Oh, okay, let's stay away from that one. But the key to these great spots? Being able to reach them in the first place. Your spot is out there. Find your frontier in the all-new 2022 Nissan Frontier. With best-in-class standard 310 horsepower, advanced tech, and 281 pound-foot of torque. Comparison based on 2022 Frontier S versus latest in-market Ward small truck segment. Base models compared based on manufacturer's website.
Make no payments till spring 2022 when you buy Black Friday weekend at Sutherland Nissan Orlando.
This report is sponsored by Rollins College.
A world-class education is just around the corner. Rollins College, the #1 regional university in the South, is right here in Winter Park. Personalized learning environments and over $80 million in financial aid. Discover more on a campus tour. Schedule a visit today at rollins.edu/visit.
Broadcasting live from the Todd Minor Law Studios. Involved in an accident? Get a former insurance company attorney on your side.
$9:22 is Tuesday and Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 55.
All right, they're starting to give out numbers downstairs. Come to the iHeartRadio building, 10:30. We'll start handing out Thanksgiving meals, entire meals, and they're from Boston Market. I counted 30, maybe 40 now, so that's room for 60 more if you want to come head down this way. We'll make sure that we take care of your family for Thanksgiving. No one should go hungry in this town on Thanksgiving, and we want to do our part with Attorney Justin Presser. So please, if you want a Thanksgiving meal, just get here by 10:30, and we'll make sure that we take care of your family. We've been talking about Thanksgiving all day, and it's just weird, everyone here, when I tell them that my Thanksgiving is dry. When I go home to Charlotte, now not necessarily here.
Yeah.
It's different. But when I'm in Charlotte, we've never had, that I can ever recall, no, in the history of growing up, have there ever been alcohol served at Thanksgiving dinner? And it's huge. I mean, we probably have, with nieces, nephews, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, probably about 30 to 35 people. And never, now, what they do outside when it's cold and they're coming back in, I don't know.
Well, yeah, go outside, take a hit real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, go outside. Hey, we're going to go outside and talk. It's 23 degrees outside. Now, what you doing out in your cars, I don't know. I won't say that there's never no one's ever drank. I'm just saying it's never been presented. There's not like a liquor wine table.
Yeah.
The way you can go by and say, here's a drink. You go in there and say, look, we got tea, sweet tea, unsweet tea. We got cola. We got lemonade. We got Kool-Aid. Those are the drink choices. That is it.
Wow.
So I wouldn't even know how. I don't even. You know how you can't imagine certain things. I can't honestly imagine what my family Thanksgiving would be if alcohol was served. I couldn't even imagine.
So are all of your get-togethers like that dry?
Yeah. All of them.
As a kid, I don't remember there being prominent alcohol at my grandma's house. I mean, I don't think they didn't do it, but it wasn't.
It wasn't displayed.
Right. It wasn't. I wasn't a big thing. My family's Southern, so they probably had like bourbons, like and whiskeys and stuff like that. But like, it wasn't like what we do at our house. Like,
it wasn't like a table. It wasn't a table set up where.
Yeah. No, we do Jello shots.
Hey man, I'm out of chaser. Okay, my bad. I got you.
Yeah. No, we do it up. That's why. But it wasn't that way. But I don't think it was dry.
Okay. It just wasn't
a prominent.
It wasn't
part.
displayed.
Right, like it's pretty prominent at ours.
Yeah, I remember once first time my parents came down to visit, and I had Heineken in the refrigerator, and I went home, and my mom said, "I got you a Heineken."
A Heineken.
Hey,
it's so low.
So cute.
One. I'm like, Mom, how did you go? They don't sell a Heineken. You got to buy a 6-pack.
I mean, at the convenience store,
Yeah.
they'll sell you one.
Ray, you ever done a?
So I've always known alcohol to be at our get-togethers.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Always.
Even
That's just
like
how it is.
in New York at my grandparents' house. And
How do you think it would be different if it wasn't?
I think it would be just as loud, maybe not as much swearing.
Now, do people get progressively? I don't want to say drunk because you don't really try to get drunk at family functions. Do they get progressively
Louder? Yes.
Indulgent? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They talk more. They're louder. They try to talk over each other. They'll fight over, not like fight, but they'll argue over everything.
Yeah.
They'll argue over the way you cut salami. I don't know. They'll argue over the way that you like make a sandwich. It's just like.
But that's Thanksgiving though.
That is just how they are. Yep. So
And-
I've always had alcohol. I remember opening the fridge and there would be box wine inside our fridge.
How much Lambrusco you think you'll drink on Thursday?
We usually go through like 2 handles.
Handles?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they say Lambrusco about handles.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. You ever had it, Detroit? Lambrusco? It's good.
I never had it.
You neither? It's
No,
good.
I don't do like wine, so.
See, that's the thing about Lambrusco. Kind of sweet.
Yeah, but Missy likes to add Sprite to hers,
I
so
can do
it
that.
makes it more of like a
That's like a Moscato.
spritzer
Yeah.
kind of.
And Detroit, you ever
Yeah.
not have?
I've never known our family get-togethers to not have alcohol, and it's always like we used to do a really big party on Christmas Eve with my mom's entire side of the family,
Yeah.
like all of my mom's cousins and aunts and
And
uncles.
that's when the uncle goes in with what's his famous
Oh
song?
no, that's my dad's side of the family.
Okay.
Uncle Bob,
Yeah.
no. I mean, though there's alcohol at those parties too. But no, with my mom's side of the family, they like to party. So they used to have like these big family get-togethers on Christmas Eve, and that's like the first time I ever saw like my grandma get hammered. And I remember being a kid, and we were all like, "What's wrong with grandma?" And my grandma got sauced, and
Yeah.
that's like the only time I've ever seen my grandma get drunk like that. But it was a riot. But it sucks because now that like me and my cousins, we're all old enough to be the ones that get to drink at the party. We don't do it anymore. So now it's just my like immediate family get-togethers with just like my cousins instead of like my mom's cousins and aunts and uncles. It's just like my cousins and aunts and uncles. But yeah, that party used to be wild.
Now, is the alcohol, again, displayed? It was like Brian growing up. It was in the house.
Yeah, there was
you know how to
always
get it.
like a straight up bar setup.
Yeah.
Bar setup.
Yeah, coolers everywhere. As a kid, you had to like go through every cooler until you found one that didn't have beer in it. Honestly, if there wasn't alcohol, if we had like a dry holiday, I don't think anybody would go.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
I think ours would go, but they would like go outside, chug a beer. Or
it
something,
would
and
just
come back
be,
in.
I think you go, you eat, and you leave. I don't think
Yeah.
there'd
Yeah.
be like hanging out and socializing as much.
I think if we went from a, not a dry Thanksgiving to one, it would be different. That's all I've known.
Yeah. Because
You
even
know.
if we like went to my grandparents' house for somebody's birthday, there was always beer and wine served no matter what. Not necessarily the hard liquor at those
Yeah.
events, but always beer and wine.
Yeah, I got a nephew who comes in with his eyes all red. I told him, I know what you did, boy. They may not know.
Just curving up his appetite.
I know. He said, plate high. Real high. All right, I want to find out for you, are you one that is always alcohol at your Thanksgiving gathering, or is there anyone ever in the history of Thanksgiving have a dry one outside of my family?
I mean, even the Pilgrims didn't have the dry one.
So they had some wine. All right, got a pair of tickets to SeaWorld Christmas celebration happening now through January 2nd. All you got to do is call us up and tell us about your Thanksgiving. Is it one that's alcohol is always there, or is there one that is dry? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can text over. The XL Mobile is 41067. You can put it on social media, and if you're on the live stream, you can let us know there. Wet, is it called wet? It's not wet, is it? I mean,
Nah, I don't think so.
I know it's dry means none.
Yeah, I don't think they call it
yeah,
wet. No.
Yeah. All right, you're having a Thanksgiving with alcohol, or is it dry? Let us know. We want to talk to you on Johnny's House. 9:39, Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 69. Right now it is 55.
Trying to find out what kind of Thanksgiving gathering do you have. Mentioned that my family has a dry Thanksgiving. And my sister mentioned to me, she was telling her coworkers that, and they were like, what? What's wrong with y'all?
I know. I brought in a bunch of pudding shots today, and I'm like, well, I guess Ray can take all these home. Detroit can't use them. Your Thanksgiving's dry.
And I'm sitting there going, bro, I don't get none.
I do want to smell a couple before I leave today. Is that okay?
Yeah. Look, it's my wife's new hustle, so when you're without child, of course you can have some.
Listen, I'm not in Charlotte. I'm here.
Well, we got a menu. You can take some home for the people.
I'm just saying. I was like, damn, I wouldn't mind.
I know. She even said last night, she goes, I don't think Johnny's going to want these.
Oh, no. I'm here. I'm here. No family. Pretty much by myself. I'm going to be drunk.
Well, these will get you drunk.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely okay.
These will get you right.
Okay.
And they're delicious. It's like getting drunk off dessert.
They sound so good. When you were rattling off the flavors earlier, I was like, oh.
Listen, I have no baby skills whatsoever. I'm telling Troy, listen, one or two of them, it's okay for the baby.
I mean,
it's fine.
It's pudding.
Fine.
I mean, it's full of alcohol, but it's pudding.
Like, please don't listen to me. Jason, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you having a dry Thanksgiving, or your family has one?
I do the dry Thanksgiving.
Okay. And now, is this by choice, or are you looking out for somebody in the family?
So, for me at least, I know, like, my family, some of them, like, are heavy drinkers, and then some of them are social drinkers. So, I guess for me, when they all come to my house, I figured to save face with everyone, it's better to have it dry so that people that are heavy drinkers aren't saying things that are going to offend everyone else. And the people that are not drinking don't offend the people that are heavy drinkers and hold it over them the rest of the year kind of thing.
So, I mean, are they having fun? I mean, you know.
It's fun, but
that means no. That means
a little controversial where it's like, I probably shouldn't say this, but now that I'm drinking, I really don't care, and I'm just going to say it.
You know what? I'd rather hear it from you drunk, so at least there's an excuse on why you said it. If you're stone cold sober and you say it, you really want to say it.
Right, yeah. Although the drunk part makes you tell the truth. So.
But I can be like, oh, okay, man, I'm sorry. I never would have said that sober. Not saying I wouldn't have said it.
Right.
But at your
I definitely
party.
thought it, but I said it when I'm drunk.
But at your party, if somebody say, I never liked you, damn. Well, listen, man, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Hold on a second, okay? All right. Megan, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Megan, is your Thanksgiving dry? Y'all have the beverage?
So my whole family growing up, it was always dry. No one on my mom's side of the family drinks at all, not even socially.
Okay.
But I'm married into a family that goes hard on Thanksgiving.
You said they go, Megan, you said they go hard.
Yes, there is not a dry Thanksgiving in sight for that side of the family.
So how does it work when you put them together?
We don't.
Oh.
At least you know.
Far apart.
Megan said they go hard. Megan, we're going to hook you up. You guys have a pair of tickets to SeaWorld's Christmas celebration happening now through January 2nd. Hold on, we'll get some information from you, okay?
I feel like that's probably how it was for Evan because his family doesn't drink like that.
And yours
like
go hard?
For his holidays, it was always just like his parents and his siblings. So like his parents now will have like a glass of wine or a beer, but it wasn't like how it is with my family. So the first year that he spent Christmas with my family, him and my cousin were like hammered.
Yeah, no, it's like, well, what do we?
Yeah.
Well, what do we do?
We're the go hard family.
You the go hard family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does that make me like we go hard?
Yeah.
I mean, we came in here to eat and get drunk.
That's us.
B, what they saying over there about that?
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check? Go ahead and call Dan Newland. Now, a lot of people do the dry Thanksgiving. Someone said that that's all they've ever known.
Yeah, same here.
Someone said they brought a girl to Thanksgiving once, and she was amazed. No arguing, no fighting, just happy people all over the place.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And plus, here's the thing. Whenever I bring someone home, it's like, now listen, just because the food ready, we got to do a family prayer and hold hands, and it wraps around. Now, they don't do it all the time, but they may make the rounds to find out what you're thankful for. Don't be, you better be ready.
Find something.
Write it down now, because when it stops at you, you better have something to say.
Now, there are a few people that say, how in the heck am I supposed to make a turkey without wild turkey? Come on now. And then someone said it's a literal crime to not have alcohol at a family event.
Someone wrote that again. Good.
I
yes.
agree with you.
What? Detroit, what they say? Anything over there?
Yeah, on the live stream, it's both sides of it. Some people are saying that they come from a really religious family, so their mom won't even let them bring alcohol into her home. Other people are saying that their family's just like mine, where like it's not a party without the alcohol there. So
no, you bring alcohol to the party. I'm like, well, why do you need it?
yeah, and then there's
That's
one
how it was in my
person.
house.
One person said both my husband and my family are both drunk.
They go hard. All right, y'all, let's get out of here. It's 9:44. 9:48, time for us to get out of here. Don't forget, you still got time to come downstairs at 10:30. We start handing out Thanksgiving dinners, thanks to attorney Justin Presser, who's on his way with a truck with all the food in there. And I think we're almost halfway there. So if you're making your way here, we still have dinners for you. Just come on down to the iHeartRadio. We have a line set up. As soon as the truck gets here, we'll hand them out. No questions asked. We just want to make sure that your family is taken care of for this holiday. 2500 Maitland Center Parkway is where we're located. And as soon as the truck gets here, if it gets here early, we'll start giving them out then. But try to get here and make sure that we take care of your family. If you're one in need, we take care of them for Thanksgiving. Baby DJ is underway. We got the letters in. Start when we get back. I think on Monday, we'll start reading some of those letters and making sure we take care of the families. If you'd like to help, you can make a donation. You can donate your time and volunteer. You can have a Christmas party, holiday party, and tell your friends to bring gifts. You can be a drop-off location. You can find one. There's so many ways to get involved. Just go to babydj.org. Miss Ray, what you got going on today, ma'am?
Just lots of work around here, and then I don't know.
Okay.
That's it.
Knocking out the haters.
I think that's it.
Knocking out the haters. Detroit.
Just some stuff to do around here. I gotta watch the Jonas Brothers roast today, which I'm so excited about. And then I posted a blog with my ultrasound pictures if anybody wants to go look at them. It's at xo1067.com.
Aw,
I mean, that's what he's gonna look like.
Yeah, I know,
Really?
for sure. It's so weird.
B, do me a favor. Text me that show, the one that we talk about with behind the scenes with the shows.
Oh, the movies, yeah.
Yeah.
Movies that made us. Okay.
Every time.
Boobies.
What the hell's wrong with y'all
The
today?
boobies that made us.
Why
I mean,
would I
it's
send
not
him a picture?
entirely inaccurate.
Why would I send him a picture of my mom's boobies? They wouldn't even do that. It don't even make no sense.
I was like, what movie were
Y'all
you
been-
guys talking about?
I know you ain't been in them, but have you been in the shots, Ray? What the heck?
Ray
you
had
doing?
a shot, didn't she? That explains a lot.
I did not.
Oh, he.
I did not. Shoot a man.
Okay. B, what you got, man? Let's just get up out of here.
I don't know. We lost it. Go see Detroit's blog. It's really cute. Her little
That's her
ultrasound
baby.
photo.
That's her baby.
I mean, we've been talking about the Jell-O shots. If people have been hitting me up saying, where do I get them? On my Instagram, at the Brian Grimes, you can find the link. Go there. And then you can act like Ray, which is ridiculous.
Should have been a cowboy.
Is that
I don't know what.
I don't. Hey, Ryan Seacrest.
What's happening right
it's
now?
all yours. Don't forget, 10:30. 10:30. If your family needs Thanksgiving, we're going to take care of them. Ryan Seacrest is all yours. Have a beautiful day. We'll see y'all later.